Los Angeles, it's not your fault. It's not your fault.
You just ran into a buzzsaw.
You. That's exactly You're like Johnny Cash's brother running in. Is that in poor taste? Is that in poor taste?
Welcome back to Beyond the Diamond. The Astros have swept the Dodgers.
Break out the brooms. Will Hunting. Hey, Los Angeles, it's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. No. It's not your fault, Los Angeles. No, it's not your fault, Chief.
Is that your Robin Williams?
Yes. It's not your fault.
It's not bad. Yeah, Astros sweep the Dodgers. Astros 5-1 on the road trip. Few All-Stars. Coming home feeling good.
What a week. What a 2 week stretch we had.
God.
All-Star selections, wins against division leaders, and then obviously the 4th of July weekend series. Everyone had circled on their calendars. But why did you? Because you knew the outcome. Just a clean sweep across the board. What was the score, or how did we outscore them?
29 to 6.
That's insane.
18-1 the first game, 6-4 the second game, and 5-1 the third game. Yeah.
How do you argue against that?
I mean, an Astros team that's missing Jordan, missing Jeremy now, missing every starter not named Hunter Brown and Framber Valdez.
It's just like our IL could go to a postseason.
No, I mean if you look at like the players that are on the IL and like rehabbing in Florida currently, it's 5 starters. It's Javier, Garcia, JP France, Arrighetti, and and I guess Blanco's out as well. That's a rotation right there. And then you have one from basically every position. You have 3 outfielders. You have Chaz. You have Leon was rehabbing for a bit. You have Melton. You have Jordan. you have Pena now.
It's just it's ridiculous. Ridiculously good, because every time a guy goes down, another guy comes up, and you're like, "Who is this?
Yeah,
who are we dealing with?"
Can we talk about the new competitor for MVP of the season so far?
Zach Short.
The
Zach Short game that we had, or the series
1400 OPS Zach Short, or whatever it is. It's
pretty funny, because I totally missed him being brought up to the active roster, and he caught a ground ball, I guess, like in the 8th inning in one of the Rockies games, and I was just kind of on my phone, and he threw it out to first, and I went, all right, good play. Wait, who is that? Who is 38? And I had to look up Zach Short playing at shortstop. That's just and then and then it's like, okay, well, Zach Short's playing. Then on Sunday he's perfect, 3 for 3 with a walk, few RBIs, and it's just like who's keeping any of these guys down? It's pretty absurd. The next man up mentality that we have going on right now.
Yeah, I mean he comes in and I mean the sound off his bat and that double.
It sounds good. I mean, he's got some confidence up there.
Yeah,
he's a savage in the box, as Aaron Boone would say. He's a savage
in the box. I mean, he that at bat where he went 0-2 and he worked around to a walk.
Yeah, and got the RBI going.
Yeah,
I mean that was a professional ball player at bat.
And that was such at the time a needed insurance run. It was only 2-1, or was it tied?
It was tied.
That was a tie. Yeah,
we took the lead that 2-1. Whole stadium was just, you can feel the air being sucked out of the stadium at that point, because it's like if Zach Short is working a 0-2 count to a walk with bases loaded, like what are we supposed to do against these guys? And then of course the onslaught of solo home runs after that with our guys. And it was
just a step on the throat at the end.
It was kind of like, if we have a lead going into the 7th inning, it's over. It's pretty shut down. But then we just tack on more runs. I mean, beat the traffic at that point. Because you're not coming back against this bullpen.
Oh my god! If I was a Dodgers fan, after that first game, I don't know if I'd go to the next 2.
I mean, and the funniest thing that people were bringing up is the fireworks show. And having to stay.
That's so hilarious. Honestly, fireworks are not worth that.
No.
Not in a million years.
I don't care.
If I'm going to Friday Night Fireworks in Houston and we're getting our ass beat 18-1,
by our rival.
I'm going home. I'll go to next week's.
Yeah, no,
I'm going to a different one.
I'm not feeling patriotic at that point.
No,
I'm not feeling like
I don't care if it's George Strait.
No, dude.
For the Friday night fireworks.
Well, no, dude. If the Yankees are beating us 18-1 or Dodgers beating us 18-1,
no,
I'm going
way.
I'm going up as soon as they're up like 11-1. As soon as they're up 10, I'm like, I'm out of here. We're done. 18-1 is wild. But God, I mean, what an interruption of runs.
Yep.
And I think we just looked it up. We are the Houston baseball Astros have the best batting average in the majors right now.
261.
But we should fire the hitting coaches, of course.
That was a tough. It was a tough. I mean, looking back on it, it was like barely a 2-week stretch in the grand scheme of things, where everybody was like, "Oh my God, fire the hitting coaches! We suck. We can't do anything." And we kept saying, like, the problem was they kept getting runners on base, and then not being able to score them, which is something that's like, I don't know exactly what you want a hitting coach to do about that. It was just a bunch
of situational stuff.
Yeah, like, a bunch of unlucky. You hit the ball hard, it goes somewhere, or just getting. Sometimes the pitcher wins. It just kind of is like that. No, but
water evens out, though.
Yeah, you keep getting guys on base, good things happen. We've been saying it all year, and the Astros are the best team at hitting to get guys on base.
And it starts at the top, because when Altuve's going, the rest of the team's going. When Peña's going, and when he's playing, the whole team after that takes the pressure off of guys like Zack Short and guys like these newcomers who don't have a lot of plate experience or a lot of experience in the majors, but it takes the pressure off them. And then now you have like these 8-9 hole hitters getting on base. Mauricio will chop a single and get on base somehow, or he'll drive in some runs. It starts at the top, and now it's trickling down. And what we're seeing is Dana Brown cooking. We're seeing exactly how what they envisioned when they were constructing the roster.
Yeah.
They're seeing that happen in real time. We're all seeing it happen in real time. This is what the roster should be doing. We got Cam Smith to be like, oh, we need you to be our everyday right field or starting right fielder.
Yeah.
Now he is. He's hitting cleanup sometimes. He's hitting a number in the 2 hole sometimes. It's just Dana Brown in the front office and the manager's cooking, dude.
Well, and it's a lot of what what they always say: winning is contagious. And I think the Astros have been lauded for years now with having one of the best clubhouses.
Mm-hmm.
Winning's contagious. Hitting is contagious. Good vibes are contagious. You have a clubhouse that says anybody can come into this lineup and hit, and we're going to be behind you. Or even if you don't hit, we're not going to, there's not going to be some bad blood or bullshit if you struggle or have a bad game. We're going to pick each other up. We're going to talk to each other in the dugout about whatever. We're going to have a good time. Like as a with all these young pitchers coming up, even bullpen guys or whoever, and for a lot of teams, a guy like Jason Alexander or Ryan Gusto comes up, somebody like that would not be able to sit next to the ace on the team.
Mm-mm.
There's a lot of he's, especially on like a day he's pitching or whatever. It's like, he's the ace. Like there's a disconnect. You don't talk to me, rookie. That sort of vibe.
For sure, yeah.
You see Hunter Brown just chopping it up with like Luis Guillermo or whoever. Like
it just doesn't matter who you are.
They're vibing.
It doesn't matter, your experience, what number you wear, what position you are. There's no discrimination. We're all buds. We're all in the clubhouse chopping it up.
All pulling towards the same destination.
I bet you the vibes, if we were at home, in Houston for that series, the LA series,
oh my God,
we would have been partying. The clubhouse, I bet you last night the locker room would have been buzzing, music playing, guys dancing.
The flight
around.
Home.
Oh, I bet you they
were
music.
having a good time on Jim Crane's jet.
Absolutely, or the Rockets team, or the Rockets team playing.
Whichever one
the Rockets team play apparently. But yeah, no, it's just that's the and guys have come out with interviews, like with Chandler Rome, conducting interviews. They all just say it's awesome. They say it's just a big party in there. And now when you're winning, you're partying like it's 1999. I mean, it's like you said, winning is contagious, and we have the power of friendship happening. And if we've seen anything, 2023, the power of friendship can get you a lot of places.
Yep.
Especially when you have talented guys.
No, I mean, if you look at 2022, you talk about what helped the Astros? What was the big factor in the Astros 2022 dominant postseason run? The bullpen.
Mm-hmm.
And what do the Astros have right now? One of the best bullpens in the league.
Dominant bullpen.
So you pair that with game 1, game 2, you have Framber Valdez and Hunter Brown, and you have that bullpen.
I mean,
and then you get, you have an offense with Yordan back, with Isak, with Christian Javier, with Jose Altuve, with Cam Smith, with Jeremy Pena. I mean, that should be a team that can go deep in October, and I'm really excited about that.
We had Framber pitch this past weekend.
Yeah.
The score is 18-1, 6-4, 5-1. Lance, who everyone wrote off after the Cubs start, goes in 4th of July start. Everyone's pumped for fireworks. Everyone's pumped, booing. He shoves in their face 6 innings, 1-run baseball. Gusto yesterday, 6 innings, 1-run baseball. Run shouldn't even counted. You just have these guys who aren't even our 1 and 2 starters coming in, and they're shoving against division leaders and on the road and hostile environments. Just goes that's just all the flowers to the pitching lab. All the flowers to Josh Miller. They'll find a guy and then they'll use them. They'll squeeze every bit of talent they have to how they want to use it.
Yep.
And then they're getting results. It's unreal.
Dr. Sousa and that bullpen.
Bennett Sousa with his whip it's sub 1.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just like, who is Bennett Sousa? No one knows who Bennett Sousa is. We do. We made Dr. Seuss memes about him.
Yeah.
He's our guy. It's just, a lot of these teams in the majors can't replicate this kind of success. You send out Bennett Sousa on any other team, you put him out on a team right around 500, he's not going to have the same success. It's the foundation and the culture that we've built our team on. And Dana Brown.
Yeah.
He cooked it up.
It's a team. It's a team effort.
Yeah.
I'd say baseball is probably one of the most team-heavy sports. I don't know, where would you put as far as where you can win without having a superstar? Where would you put it compared to football?
Oh, it's more necessary to have a team heavy than stars because football, it's right now there's dynasties in football,
but you have to have that guy or those couple.
For
guys.
sure, you need a quarterback.
Yeah,
you need a star quarterback.
But I feel like baseball, you can you can have a team. Look at the Tigers. They don't outside of Scoopel. It's a team effort. Look at the Astros. The Astros have as frustrating as it is, the Astros have only 3 All-Stars. I'd say Paredes is gonna. Let's make this a clip.
Yeah, all right.
Let me.
Boop, 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 boop. Astros and also the rest of the MLB.
Yeah.
The MLB just announced their All-Stars. The All-Star rosters are complete.
The Astros.
We have very funny. We have a legend pick for the National League. That's pretty funny.
Is there? Yeah. It's your Here Damn All-Star.
The Make-A-Wish All-Star. We didn't have enough Los Angeles Dodgers in the All-Star game.
Is there not a legend pick for the AL?
No, there's
so
only
that?
That's a
so
super
they just get an extra player?
And sorry, this might be Mandela effect happening, but that's never been a thing, right?
No, I remember them saying that was going to be a thing, but I thought it would be for both leagues.
No,
they just get it's just here's Clayton Kershaw.
They probably looked around the American League and they're like, come on, legend.
Yeah.
Who are they gonna pick? Aaron Judge? He's already the.
Max Scherzer, Jose Altuve.
Altuve could have been. Altuve would have been my pick for legend pick, or Mike Trout.
Mike Trout? Well, I think he already made it.
Oh, he did. Oh,
I don't know.
Maybe I don't know.
But the Astros have 3 All-Stars: Josh Hader, Hunter Brown, and Jeremy Pena.
All well deserved.
Well deserved. And now you also have 2 guys in Framber Valdez and Isak Paredes that I think both deserve and might get the honor, depending on what players can't play. Obviously, Pena can't play, so then that opens up a spot, and that might be Isak's.
It'd be well deserved for both of them as well, especially Framber, who's been firmly in the race for potential Cy Young votes.
Yeah.
Both of them surely deserve to make it. But the 3 guys who did make it, wonderful seasons that they're having.
I mean, dudes. Capital D, capital U, capital D, capital E.
Yeah.
Dudes.
I mean, like Hater season, the season he's having.
Almost don't want to talk about it. We haven't really talked about it on the pod about what's happening. And I feel like because I'm like, as soon as we talk about it,
it's gonna stop happening.
Yeah, so we won't go into it, but like it's
we'll
ridiculous.
Talk about it in August.
It's ridiculous what he's doing as the closer. Pena obviously having one of the best shortstop seasons in Astros history, I would say, to this point.
Oh yeah, I mean, if sucks he got injured, because if he would have played on the pace he was playing, the amount of games he was playing like an Iron Man, he would have probably had a better season than Correa ever had. I mean, the best shortstop season for an Astro ever.
He still can if he comes back after the All-Star break, healthy, ready to go.
Yeah,
he'll have plenty of time. And then you have Hunter Brown, who's doing his best Roger Clemens 2005 impersonation.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable because now Hunter Brown. For a while, Hunter Brown was like, after his rough start in 2024, he really he really stabilized and was great. And it was like, okay, he started off terribly. Yeah. Now he's great. Now we just know he's great. So, I mean he's getting recognized for it.
He's more of the dude than I was like really, really high on him. He is more the dude than I even ever expected.
I mean, tacking on,
crazy.
He's increasing his velocity every season since he's been called up, and like now it's just showing.
He's getting close in that 100.
Yeah,
he's gotten
what was it? 100 a few times, 99. Right?
Well, he's hit 99.8, I think. Is his top.
All right.
But he's getting there. He says that doesn't count. Him personally, because it'll say 100 because it rounds up.
He's a psycho,
but he's like, it doesn't count until I hit the actual 100.
Yeah.
So he'll hit it this year, I'm sure.
He'll get there, and then what is he? He's 26, something like that.
Something like that.
I mean, when he gets to around 29, 30, when he's big full man strength, he needs to have a kid. He needs to have.
Needs to get that dad power.
Once you get the dad power, he's going to be throwing 101 sometimes. He's gonna get those numbers up. So, but.
No, I mean,
he's getting recognized for his
3 All-Stars, hopefully 5 total when it's all said and done. But I think that's still even a testament to how much of a team the Astros are. What I was saying earlier, like there's so many guys that have just contributed to wins. Like so many guys that we would never have. If I told you before the season started, hey, a guy named Zack Short. Is he going to contribute to the Astros sweeping the Dodgers in July?
I would have been like, well, no. I was like, wait, really? What? Wait, this is a dream? What's going on?
He's going to fucking hit rockets and work one of the best walks of the season.
And if I told you that, we had a pitching matchup against we had a great pitching matchup against the Philadelphia Phillies, and in the 8th, Cooper Hummel hit one 390 oppo to win the game and to also ignite a sweep.
Being a dude.
Yeah, it's just like all these guys are coming up and the pressure's off of him.
Yeah.
And, also having these big moments, these big games and these big days, that just adds to their confidence. And they know that, like, well, I belong here. I belong on this team of destiny, doing these certain things. So they'll continue to be a contributing factor, a part of the team. In team.
Yeah,
just
like that is team.
That's why that's one word on my brain now after the sweep is team.
The Astros team are a team.
They are a team.
Beating the best teams in the league. They are, well, I guess 5-0 as far as series against every other division rival in baseball. Did you see that? They are.
I did see that. That's
3-0 against the Blue Jays, 2-1 against the Tigers, 3-0 against the Phillies, 2-1 against the Cubs, and 3-0 against the Dodgers. Those are all. You're playing the best teams in the league, and you are rising to the occasion and showing that you can play with the big boys.
And now 20 games over 500.
That's crazy. 20 games
after having what is statistically the hardest schedule for anybody in baseball. That's really impressive. There's not enough that can be said about the Houston Astros right now.
No, and
that's why I'm saying Los Angeles, it's not your fault. It's not your fault.
You just ran into a buzzsaw.
You that's exactly You're like Johnny Cash's brother running in. Is that in poor taste? Is that in poor taste?
Jesus.
That was a long time ago.
I mean, I think it's fine.
It was Johnny Cash's little brother in the movie Walk the Line.
Yeah,
and it happens. Accidents happen. Shouldn't have ran into us this weekend.
It might be in poor taste if we made an edit out of it.
And that's the start of the edit right there. That's the start of the edit.
But yeah, I mean, it's a lot. We already talked about everything. The Astros now have a series at home against Cleveland. You got Colton Gordon tonight, Hunter Brown tomorrow, and Walter on Wednesday. So
all dudes,
just keep it going.
All dudes.
I just keep it going. I'd like to go into the All-Star break with a 10-game lead in the West. Right now, I'd feel so bad if I'm Seattle.
They just beat Pittsburgh twice in a row. They swept them, but
yeah,
to the last 2 games, just 1-0.
Well, they're just like, okay, we're going to play the Pirates. The Astros are going to L.A. Oh, it's a great time to make up some ground. We could walk out of this. They were 7 games going into this series. They're like, oh, we can go out of this, back 4 with a great place to make up ground. Nothing. Nothing. Still 7 games back.
Can you imagine? I mean, their faces every time they check the score to the game, they're like, "Oh my god,
they fucking won again!
They've 18. What?
What the hell?
Yeah. What the hell?
What the hell?
Yeah. That's gotta be that's the fuck you guy. That's just the Houston Astros right now playing at their best. Inevitable. You just can't really win, even if you're not playing them and you're in their division. It's like, god damn it, they keep winning. They
keep
just
doing
keep
what they're
winning.
supposed to do.
10 games above 500 going into All-Star break. That
10
would be
games
great.
above 500 going to All-Star break. Especially going towards the trade deadline, you want to know for sure. Okay, we are playing for October. Like this is, we don't need to make any sort of. Obviously, it helps, and you can go get a guy like an innings eater. But in my opinion, if you're over 10 games up in your division at the end of July 31st with the team that you have confidence in, I don't think you need to waste any moves on trying to win in August and September. You need to get a guy that you could say, if you're going to get like a pitcher, it needs to be a guy that you can trust to throw in the 3rd or 4th inning, or a bullpen guy you can trust and leverage. Like there's no reason, in my opinion, to go and get like a middling pitcher that can he can get you, he can eat innings in September. We apparently have plenty of those guys. They grow off trees, apparently, in the Houston Astros organization.
We got some kind of Jurassic pitching facility, Jurassic World pitching facility there in West Palm, and they just
got what's his name, the scientist?
Push, and then Ryan Gusto comes out of an egg.
And he gives you 6 innings. It's nothing.
And then Jeff Goldblum's sitting there and these guys are dangerous. I don't know why. But that's
you never told your scientists to ask ask what they should do.
But if they asked themselves if they could do it instead of if they should do it, which at this point, it's like it's helping us. So fuck you.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that.
As far as hitters, you're not trying to get a guy that can.
And obviously the injuries right now, we've talked about them. There's a plethora of injuries, and also we don't know how long these guys are going to be out with some of this shit going on.
Yeah.
But if they feel good about these guys coming back, you have so much flexibility for the rest of the season with trade deadline, getting guys back, and now also you have trade value with these other guys. Like, who's to say that we won't be able to trade, package Colton Gordon?
He
was
already one of our top prospects. But then you throw on top of that he's got this big league experience now, even though his underlying metrics aren't amazing, but you combine his kind of prospect pedigree mixed with his experience he's gotten now. I'm sure there's a team that's like, okay, we can turn this guy into like a 3.50 ERA, stud for us, our own sort of like Mitch Keller type, guy.
Which, and now we have these guys throwing in there, and they're coming out like Colton Gordon's last start was, or the one before that against the Phillies, 5 innings of good, clean baseball.
That's all
a lot of teams are going to see that and say, yeah, that prospect, he's playing well.
So. It doesn't matter what Astros pitcher it is. If I'm another team, I'm like, let's go get some of these Astros starters that can just go 5 or 6 innings and give our team a chance to win almost every time.
Or you just keep these guys, and then you have your innings eaters, and you have your guys.
And then you just hope you get Arrighetti or Javier or one of those guys back to be your Game 3, Game 4 starter.
It's just so much flexibility with with how they're performing, the guys that are coming back from injury, and also potential deadline targets that we have.
Yeah.
The Astros
deadline's gonna be fun.
Oh, I mean, there's no one happier right now than Dana Brown, and like who's just like he's like, I can't do any wrong right now.
I mean, as much as we'd like to joke about his like, just give the boys, 2 weeks from now it'll be good. Give the boys. I feel like they're making a turn.
Read the back of the baseball card.
All those sayings. He was kind of right.
He's been right. I think last year maybe we just were unlucky. Yeah, we weren't there. We had a new construction happening.
Yeah.
A new vision, a new culture, and maybe we just needed to kind of clean out the party a little bit, start a new party.
You know what last year was? 2016.
That's good. That is, I mean, because it's like 2016, 2023 was playoffs, losing the playoffs while we lost in the playoffs. We shouldn't have lost in the playoffs.
And 2023 was kind of the new era starting towards the end there.
24 was Mulligan, wasn't very good. We did not perform. That was pretty disappointing finish. And then now it's like we're just on top of the world right now.
Yeah,
we're on top of the baseball world. Yeah, that's a great analogy. That's great.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here, but you let us know who you'd like the Astros to target the trade deadline. We're gonna start promoting it now because it's a long month. At the end of this month, for the trade deadline, we will be doing our annual trade deadline streams. We might do it 2 days now. We'll see. It's tough. We always do the trade deadline stream, but all the like big moves happens the day before. So now I'm like, well, maybe we'll just stream both days just in case, and then we'll find other ways to like pass time. Watch them. I was thinking we watch some retro games or something, like just something to have entertainment going while we hang out just on camera and
play Immaculate Grids.
Yeah, we'll play a bunch of Immaculate Grids. We'll hang out. So that'll happen at the end of this month. So mark that down in your calendar. But yeah, you know where I'm gonna go for lunch today.
Where?
I'm gonna go to Big City Wings, Houston's Wing Joint, Paul's Wing Joint. I forget what is it, Margarita Mondays or what? Do you remember what?
Dollar Tender Mondays.
Dollar Tender Mondays. Oh yeah, we're gonna go. Actually,
we're going to
not for lunch.
We're actually going to do that.
We're gonna go to Big City Wings this afternoon before we go see Superman. Hell yeah.
Only in theaters. What? Big City Wings, Houston's Wing Joint, Apollo's Wing Joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna drink while I'm there?
What is that?
Right before we go see Superman at Big City
Would it
Wings,
be this?
I'm gonna be drinking Zing Bloody Mary. Spicy. Let me see this. Spicy, made with vodka. You can also get the mix without vodka. Put any kind of vodka you want, and also the Michelada mix. So you can do anything with that. But Zang responsibly. Zing Bloody Mary mix.
America's #1 Bloody Mary mix.
And also thank you, Big City Wings.
Yep. And thank you for watching and listening to Beyond the Diamond podcast. Thank you, Garrett, for filling in. Dez is still on vacation. He'll be back this week. We'll probably do a pod Thursday.
Happy to do it.
Yeah. Thank you for stepping in. We'll see you later this week. Hopefully the Astros take care of business against Cleveland. And yeah, go Astros.
Go Astros. Watch Astros. See ya.